Hey guys, BeastlyJM here, and we are going to be talking about the new console update for ESO 2.35. The ESO update 2.35 is now available for download on PS4, PS5, and Xbox One. According to the official ESO patch notes, the latest update brings the new Lost Depths DLC. This DLC continues the legacy of the Bretons storyline and introduces two new 4-player dungeons for you to explore, along with several new item sets, collectibles, and furnishings for you to obtain. Apart from this, ESO version 2.35 console update 35 adds a number of new rewards for the worthy item sets and furnishings. Previously a major chapter, High Isles Update 34 added delve into the culture and secrets of the noble Breton people more. High Isle added several new item sets and mystic items, new antiquities, a number of new collectibles, tons of new achievements, and more. Unfortunately, since the last major updates, players are facing several problems when trying to play the game online. The update will solve a few of these problems. So the two new dungeons are Earthen Root Enclave and Graven Deep, are 4-player dungeons which can be reached via High Isles and Amenos respectively. Earthen Root Enclave's interest is in southwestern High Isles. The interest is west of Coral Road Way Shrine. Graven's Deep's interest is located southern Amenos on the docks of Amenos Station. Both dungeons include a normal version in addition to challenging veteran version. Each dungeon features challenging hard modes for each their 3 boss encounters. There are unique item sets, including 2 new Undaunted Monster Mask sets, only available within the dungeons. Achievement rewards are available for completing the dungeons, including unique body and face markings, a unique Minto, several titles, unique house items, new item sets, new achievements and titles, new collectibles and dyes, and new furnishings. The bug fixes within the Alliance Wars and PvP are increased XP granted for killing monsters and player characters in Sigil and the Imperial City by 10%. Increased XP granted for completing quests in Sigil, Imperial City, and Battlegrounds by 10%. 2 guards at Brum's Quartermasters will no longer be buried up to their necks in snow. Now within the Imperial City, they have increased the monster density in the Ebonheart level 1 and 2 and the Ultimarians level 1 sewer areas. Fixed an issue where the faction guards at the Imperial City control points would attack fleeing Imperial citizens as well. The bug fixes for art, animation, and audio are the issue where Silver Rose Maltese would appear invisible, the Nazare arms pack where the offhand weapon was not displaying its visual effects, and then they added audio for opening and closing the loot window for generic containers, whereas previously a sound would only play when looting corpses. For crafting and economy, they fixed a long outstanding issue where constructing shields with the intricate trait will now correctly grant additional inspiration and materials. Adjusted various trait-related jewelry crafting items so they are a bit easier to obtain, as well as the issue where Mahogany Ice Staff wouldn't appear under quest-only options in crafting daily rites. Dungeons, they reduce the health of all bosses in veteran difficulty. In Trials, the health of all bosses, champions, and bannermen in veteran difficulty was reduced. Events and celebrations, they fixed an issue where some morphing collectibles were hidden in the collection's interface when locked uncollected. Updated the help entries for intricates and morphing collectibles for better clarity, and fixed an issue where a vendor would report you for your crimes. With an exploration and itemization, they fixed an issue where loot in Dragonstar Arena would incorrectly drop with the training trait. Removed the level requirement level 1 from disguises and survey reports. Fixed several small textual typos and other issues. Fixed an issue where some interactable objects were not animating properly, the Sky Shard in the Crimson Cove public dungeon will now properly appear on the map on both the upper and lower levels of the dungeon. Body and head markings and other collectibles can now be previewed when sold at the vendor. Fix an issue where bind on pickup tradable items that are banked would continue to show as tradable after the timer expired. Fix an issue where previewing items from merchants while mounted would kick you out of the store and dismount your character. Criminals and players with stage 4 vampirism can now interact with pack merchants. Multiple lower quality items will now stack to 200 instead of 100. Fix an issue causing some of the Sidriel gear vendor bags to give level 1 items instead of items scaled to your character's level. Fix an issue where certain achievements that require completion of a trial with a certain time period were not functioning correctly. Quests and zones, thankfully they fixed more NPCs and spawned objects that were clipping, floating, and sunken into the ground across various zones. Fixed numerous issues involving movement of guards, citizens, and animals in cities. Fixed more issues with missing nameplates from monsters. Fixed numerous typos in quest dialogue, VO, and books. Fixed some VO timing in quests that fell out of whack, and fixed or slightly changed things in random quests throughout the game. They as well fixed numerous things within the UI and several issues causing the game to crash itself. Alright guys, if you found the video helpful or informative, please subscribe and give this video a like. If you have any suggestions for future videos, please leave a comment down below.